Here. Tonight we have with us the Vineland High School, AFJROTC, and they will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance at this time.
Mark time. March. Color. Hope. Left. Haste. Carry. Colors. Present. Colors.
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Order. Colors. Right. Haste. Mark time. March. Forward. March.
Thank you to the Vineland High School ROTC for leading us in the Pledge of Allegiance tonight.
Public notice of this meeting pursuant to the Open Publics Meeting Act has been given on December 13, 2022 by the city clerk in the following manner. Posting written notice on the official bulletin board in the lobby of City Hall, providing written notice to the offices of the Daily Journal and the Press of Atlantic City, and filing written notice in the offices of the city clerk of the city of Vineland. Madam President, I'd like to introduce Fire Chief Luigi Tramontano, introduce a couple of volunteer firefighters to take the ceremonial oath of office.
Captain Knowles, Captain Pagano, could you come up? Good evening, everyone. Today is special for many in many different ways. As always, we cannot move forward without giving thanks to the mayor and his administration for continuing to keep emergency services at the forefront of their frontier. Because of their vision, the departments have been able to grow both intellectually and proportionately in response to Vineland's growing economy through the continued support of our administrative team. Today, 2 new volunteer fire officers will take their oath of office. This ceremony, symbolic to the fire service and vital to the city, demonstrates and exemplifies their commitment and dedication to the community and the people they serve. For Volunteer Captain Derek Knowles, Mike Pagano Jr., stay dedicated, humble, and willing to learn. Continue to work hard, and may the sky be your limit. You've been elected by the court of your peers, however, possess the qualifications, knowledge, continued hard work, and the dedication which allows you to be here today. As you transition from buddy to boss, set a positive example for those under your care and supervision. Never forget where you came from, and always go the extra mile to help those in need. Remember that our job is customer service. Your oath today is grounded by that. On behalf of the entire fire department and the administration, congratulations on your accomplishments. Please stay safe. May God bless.
Do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, and that I bear true faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and in this state under the authority of the people, and that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly perform all the duties of volunteer fire officer according to the best of my ability. So help me God.
You gotta sign this. Sign the address.
Though I'm here as a deputy clerk, I'd just like to say, as the fire director, congratulations to you too. Back to the city clerk.
Go back to the director.
Congratulations and all the best. We pray that you stay in good health and safe. Moving on, and at this time, Chair entertains a motion that the 2023 minutes of the pre-meeting conference and regular meeting of February 14th and the work session of February 21st be approved as submitted.
So moved. Second.
Is there any discussion by council on this motion? None?
Councilman Acosta?
Yes.
Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli? Yes. Councilman Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur? Yes. Madam President, I present resolution number 2023-77, a resolution recognizing Salvatore Prato upon retiring from public service effective March 1, 2023.
Chair entertains a motion that resolution number 2023-77 be adopted according to law.
So moved. Second.
Any discussion by council on this motion? None?
Councilman Acosta?
Yes.
Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli? Yes. Councilman Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur? Yes. Public comment? We'll open up the public comment portion of this meeting. Public comment provides an opportunity for members of the public to inform the governing body about their views. The governing body prescribes the City Council's bylaws and the New Jersey statutes on open public meetings when engaging during public comment. As such, each individual shall have a 5-minute time limit to comment. He or she cannot yield time to another individual. He or she may only approach the podium once during public comment for any one topic. Vulgar offensive language is prohibited, and City Council will not engage in dialogue with the public during this time. The governing body maintains model courtesy and respect and requires the members of the public to do the same.
And at this time, is there anyone in the public who wishes to be heard? Please step to the microphone, state your name.
Oh, bring the mic over. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, my name is Rich Morton. I'm at 1258 Evergreen Avenue, in Vineland. I have a question in regards to the announcement in the paper about the funding for Romano Boating Complex. Okay. it stays in there that the city of Vineland grant from the Department will get about $1.2 million. My question is the improvements to include development exclusive to playgrounds, sensory gardens, development exercise circuit stations around the existing walking track, and construction of restroom and parking. Why is there a need for more? Who will maintain the added items? How many city parks have sidewalks that provide for bikes, strollers, or walking to and from? How many city parks or recreation facilities are close to secondary or busy roads that have speed limits greater than 45 miles an hour? Is that a safety concern? You may not be aware of the defects in overall city planning, but as city council members, either you don't visit the facilities or aren't really aware. I have made City Hall and many departments aware of deficiencies on many occasions over the years with no interest shown in the betterment of Vineland itself. Over 2 years, I took time to travel throughout the city visiting Senior Center, YMCA, the library, Cumberland Mall, and along the walkways asking people what their main concerns were that city management should be addressed. I talked to the recreation department, the road department, electric utility department. I even met with the mayor upstairs with a printed listing of citizens' concerns. You may wonder why I have such an interest in the local city management. Well, I'm a taxpayer. I spent over 40 years with the U.S. Air Force Safety Office, inspecting military facilities, assisting local communities throughout the world, along with the federal government and an OSHA as an instructor. I also served as the Cumberland County representative for South Jersey Transportation Planning Committee, where at numerous meetings I voiced my concerns for local roadway discrepancies and major safety issues. I'm asking that the City Council hold voting judgment at this time and look into providing better access to city parks. Also approve the spending to provide electronic, solar-powered flashing lights and signage at designated crosswalks, similar to the type that was installed on Ladness Avenue across from the senior citizen high-rise. The parks to include Giampetro Park, East Magnolia Road, East Oak Road, West Avenue, even Romano Complex. Most of all major cities have sidewalks and roadways with curbing. I'm sure that Mr. Landis had other feelings when designing Vineland. It seems that every new housing development, like Southeast Vineland, always gets paved streets, curbs, and sidewalks. Young children deserve to grow up and play around their housing areas, walking, running, and riding their bikes without using the roadways or road shoulders that may be 1 to 2 feet. How many old established neighborhoods in and around downtown Vineland have been without such amenities for over 100 years? Well, I ask you, is that good municipal management? The taxpayers have been supporting. Thank you.
Is there anyone else? No one else?
Okay. Madam,
Sorry.
What type of lights he's talking about? These guys.
I was say,
Bobby?
Rick,
Thank you, Mr. Morton. Mr. Dickinson will probably relay that message, and we'll look into it. Thank you. All right,
Okay.
thank you.
Madam President, I present ordinance number 2023-11, an ordinance to amend ordinance number 2022-90, authorizing pilot agreements for project tax exemption, which is ready for a public hearing.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2023-11 be taken up for a public hearing and open to the public for discussion.
So moved. Second.
Councilman Acosta?
Yes.
Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli? Yes. Councilman Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur?
Is there anyone in the public who wishes to be heard on ordinance number 2023-11? No one? Entertains a motion that the public hearing on ordinance number 2023-11 be closed.
So moved. Second.
Councilman Acosta?
Yes.
Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli? Yes. Councilman Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur?
Chair entertains a motion that the ordinance number 2023-11 be taken up for second and final reading and adopted according to law.
So moved. Second.
Is there any discussion by council on this motion? None?
Councilman Acosta?
Yes.
Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli?
Yes.
Councilman Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Ordinance number 2023-11, an ordinance to amend ordinance number 2022-90, authorizing pilot agreements for project tax exemption. With a vote of 5 yeas, this ordinance is hereby adopted.
Franchetta, please submit ordinance number 2023-11 to the mayor for his approval or disapproval.
Yes.
Thank you.
I present ordinance number 2023-12, an ordinance to release, vacate, and extinguish any and all public rights in and to the unimproved extension of Liberty Avenue right-of-way, which is ready for a public hearing.
There's a motion that ordinance number 2023-12 be taken up for a public hearing and open to the public for discussion.
So moved. Second.
Councilman Acosta?
Yes.
Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli? Yes. Councilman Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes. Is there anyone in the public who wishes to be heard on ordinance number 2023-12? No one? Chair entertains a motion that the public hearing on ordinance number 2023-12
12.
be continued to Tuesday, March 14th, 2023 at 6:30 p.m.
So moved. Second.
Councilman Acosta?
Yes.
Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli? Yes. Councilman Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
I present ordinance number 2023-13, an ordinance to release, vacate, and extinguish any and all public rights in and to the unimproved extension of Cornell Street right-of-way, which is ready for a public hearing.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2023-13 be taken up for public hearing and open to the public for discussion.
So moved. Second.
Councilman Acosta?
Yes.
Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli?
Yes.
Councilman Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes. Is there anyone in the audience who wishes to be heard on ordinance number 2023-13? No one? Chair entertains a motion that the public hearing on ordinance number 2023-13 be continued to Tuesday, March 14th, 2023 at 6:30 p.m.
So moved. Second.
Councilman Acosta?
Yes.
Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli? Yes. Councilman Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
I present ordinance number 2023-14, bond ordinance providing for improvements to the Joseph E. Romano Sports Complex in and by the city of Vineland in the county of Cumberland, New Jersey, appropriating $1,600,000 even, therefore, and authorizing the issuance of $1,600,000 even bonds or notes of the city to finance part of the cost thereof, which is ready for a public hearing.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2023-14 be taken up for a continued public hearing and open to the public for discussion.
So moved. Second.
Councilman Acosta?
Yes.
Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli? Yes. Councilman Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes. Is there anyone in the audience who wishes to be heard on ordinance number 2023-14? No one? Chair entertains a motion that the public hearing on ordinance number 2023-14 be closed.
So moved. A second.
Councilman Acosta? Yes. Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli? Yes. Councilman Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes. Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2023-14 be taken up for second and final reading and adopted according to law.
So moved. Second.
Is there any discussion by council on this motion?
Councilman Acosta?
Yes.
Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli?
Yes.
Councilman Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Ordinance number 2023-14, bond ordinance providing for improvements to the Joseph E. Romano Sports Complex in and by the City of Vineland in the County of Cumberland, New Jersey, appropriating $1,600,000 even, therefore, and authorizing the issuance of $1,600,000 even bonds or notes of the city to finance part of the cost thereof. With a vote of 5 yeas, this ordinance is hereby adopted.
Mr. Franchetta, please submit ordinance number 2023-14 to the mayor for his approval or disapproval.
Yes. Present ordinance number 2023-15, ordinance amending ordinance number 2022-36, authorizing the hiring of police officers without civil service examination for entry-level law enforcement pursuant to NJSA 11A:4-1.3, which is ready for a public hearing.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2023-15 be taken up for a continued public hearing and open to the public for discussion.
So moved. Second.
Councilman Acosta?
Yes.
Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli? Yes. Councilman Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes. Is there anyone in the audience who wishes to be heard on ordinance number 2023-15?
Yes, ma'am, I do. Yes, in regard to this ordinance, I have some reservations in this matter that will be the hiring of our officers in the future. I would like to see the continuation of the use of civil service entry-level lists for the police officers as well as we have used in the past. I'm agreeable in this ordinance, which is a useful tool in the hiring of our best candidates for our city. That'll be all.
Thank you, Councilman. Chair entertains a motion that the public hearing on ordinance number 2023 be closed.
So moved. Second.
Councilman Acosta?
Yes.
Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli? Yes. Councilman Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes. Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2023-15 be taken up for second and final reading and adopted according to law.
So moved. Second.
At this time, is there any further comments from council on this motion? None?
Councilman Acosta?
Yes.
Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli? Yes. Councilman Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Ordinance number 2023-15. Ordinance amending ordinance number 2022-36, authorizing the hiring of police officers without civil service examination for entry-level law enforcement pursuant to NJSA 11A:4-1.3. With a vote of 5 yeas, this ordinance is hereby adopted.
Mr. Franchetta, please submit ordinance number 2023-15 to the mayor for his approval or disapproval.
Yes.
Thank you.
I present ordinance number 2023-16, which is ready for first reading.
Entertains a motion that ordinance number 2023-16 be taken up for the first reading.
So moved. Second.
Councilman Acosta?
Yes.
Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli? Yes. Councilman Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Ordinance number 2023-16. Ordinance amending Ordinance 86-38 as amended, Chapter 425 of the Code of the City of Vineland entitled Land Use and the City of Vineland Zone Map to correct a draft error thereon.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2023-16 be passed for the first reading and that a public hearing be held on Tuesday, March 14th, 2023 at 6:30 p.m.
So moved. Second.
Is there any discussion by council on this motion? None?
Councilman Acosta?
Yes.
Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli?
Yes.
Councilman Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Present ordinance number 2023-17, which is ready for first reading.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2023-17 be taken up for the first reading.
So moved. Second.
Councilman Acosta?
Yes.
Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli? Yes. Councilman Vargas? Dr. Arthur?
Yes. Excuse me.
Ordinance number 2023-17. Ordinance amending Ordinance 2009-5 as amended, Chapter 597 of the Code of the City of Vineland entitled Shopping Carts, to set forth further restrictions on removal from stores and to set forth obligations related thereto.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2023 be passed for first reading and that a public hearing be held on Tuesday, March 14th, 2023 at 6:30 p.m.
So move. Second.
Any discussion by council on this motion? None?
Councilman Acosta?
Yes.
Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli? Yes. Councilman Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur? I present ordinance number 2023-18, which is ready for a first reading.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2023-18 be taken up for the first reading.
So move. Second.
Councilman Acosta?
Yes.
Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli? Councilman Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur? Ordinance number 2023-18, an ordinance to amend and supplement ordinance number 8, which established the classification and compensation plans for the City of Vineland Security Guard.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2023-18 be passed for the first reading and that a public hearing be held on Tuesday, March 14th, 2023 at 6:30 p.m.
So move. Second.
Any discussion by council on this motion? None?
Councilman Acosta?
Yes.
Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli? Yes. Councilman Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
I present ordinance number 2023-19, which is ready for a first reading.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2023-19 be taken up for the first reading.
So move. Second.
Councilman Acosta?
Yes.
Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli? Yes. Councilman Vargas? Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Ordinance number 2023-19. Ordinance vacating and deleting the titles of the City of Vineland Treasurer and Assistant Treasurer as no longer needed and amending Ordinance 88-59 as amended, establishing signature practice for checks.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2023-19 be passed for first reading and that a public hearing be held on Tuesday, March 14th, 2023 at 6:30 p.m.
So move. Second.
Is there any discussion by council on this motion? None?
Councilman Acosta?
Yes.
Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli? Yes. Councilman Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Present ordinance number 2023-20, which is ready for first reading.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2023-20 be taken up for the first reading.
So move. Second.
Councilman Acosta? Yes. Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli? Yes. Councilman Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur? Ordinance number 2023-20. Ordinance amending Ordinance 2017-10 as amended, Chapter 687, Part 2, Article 7, Section 687-79 of the Code of the City of Vineland entitled Customer Service Center, and Ordinance 1062 as amended, Chapter 5, Section 5-15 of the Code of the City of Vineland entitled Division of Information Systems.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2023-20 be passed for the first reading and that a public hearing be held on Tuesday, March 14th at 6:30 p.m.
So move. Second.
Is there any discussion by council on this motion?
Yes, I just want to make a comment that I will be voting nay. All my years of experience, this type of relationship is not sound business practice, and for that reason, I will be voting nay. Repeat it again. I'm going to be voting nay on this ordinance. All my years of experience in this particular field of organization tells me that this is not a good fit. For that reason, I'll be voting nay on this ordinance.
Anyone else?
None?
None?
Councilman Acosta?
Nay.
Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli?
Yes.
Councilman Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur? Following items will be presented under the consent agenda. Resolution number 2023-78. Resolution authorizing the City of Vineland to accept a grant award under the FFY 22 HMEP Planning and Training Grant made available through the New Jersey Department of Law and Public Safety, Office of Attorney General. Resolution number 2023-79. A resolution authorizing and approving the filing of an application with the New Jersey Department of Environmental Protection for supplemental Green Acres Program funding for Romano Park Complex improvements. Hashtag 0614-21-009, and authorizing the execution of agreements for same. Resolution number 2023-80. Resolution acknowledging the receipt of the City of Vineland, County of Cumberland, Vineland Downtown Improvement District Management Corporation audit report for the year ending December 31, 2021, and authorize the same to be received and filed with the City Clerk and the Chief Finance Officer. Resolution number 2023-81. Resolution confirming the sale of 1544 Mays Landing Road, Block 7701, Lot 33 to LJR Real Estate for $65,000 even. Resolution number 2023-82. A resolution authorizing the payment of an invoice to the New Jersey Public Power Authority for 2023-2024 annual dues and assessments. Resolution number 2023-83. A resolution authorizing the payment of an invoice to the American Public Power Association for 2023 annual membership dues. Resolution number 2023-84. A resolution authorizing the issuance of an amendatory supplemental change order number 1 to purchase order number 22-03222 issued to GT Mid-Atlantic, Vineland, New Jersey, in the amount of $10,800 even. Resolution number 2023-85. A resolution authorizing the issuance of an amendatory supplemental change order number 1 to purchase order number 22-04267 issued to South State Incorporated, Bridgeton, New Jersey, in the amount of $12,009.50. Resolution number 2023-86. A resolution authorizing the issuance of an amendatory supplemental change order number 1 to contract number C21 0-0109 issued to South State Incorporated, Bridgeton, New Jersey, in the amount of $4,935.21. Resolution number 2023-87. A resolution authorizing extraordinary unspecifiable services agreements for the purchase of nitrogen dioxide, sulfur dioxide, and carbon dioxide allowances for the City of Vineland Electric Utility. Resolution number 2023-88, resolution exercising option to renew contract C20-0079 for as-required plumbing repair services. Resolution number 2023-89, resolution exercising option to renew contract C22-0083 for the grinding and hauling of brush at material handling facility, COV bid 2021-53. Resolution number 2023-90, a resolution approving participation in the 2023 Safe and Secure Communities Grant Program administered by the State of New Jersey Department of Law and Public Safety, Office of Attorney General. Resolution number 2023-91, a resolution awarding a contract to Mathis Construction Company Incorporated, Little Egg Harbor, New Jersey, for 2022 citywide drainage various locations in the amount of $1,136,381 even. Resolution number 2023-92, a resolution approving charge against various land for land clearance and authorizing said charge to become a lien upon such land and to be added to and become a part of the taxes to be assessed and levied upon such land. Resolution number 2023-93, a resolution authorizing the cancellation of taxes for the calendar year 2022 and calendar year 2023 for the reason recommended by the City of Vineland tax collector. Resolution number 2023-94, a resolution authorizing and directing the refund of taxes. Resolution number 2023-95, a resolution providing and authorizing the payment of bills and demands against the City of Vineland. Resolution number 2023-96, A resolution authorizing the execution of a change order number 4 to a professional services agreement by and between New Road Construction Management Company, Cherry Hill, New Jersey, and the City of Vineland Construction Management Services for $51,380 even for the new fire station and demolition of existing building on site. Resolution number 2023-97. A resolution approving membership of Eduardo Olejela Munoz Jr. to Fire Company Number 1. Resolution number 2023-98. A resolution approving membership of Francis A. Clemens II to Fire Company Number 2. Resolution number 2023-99. A resolution approving membership of Abran M. Marrero to Fire Company Number 1. Resolution number 2023-100. A resolution making temporary emergency appropriations for the calendar year 2023, pending final adoption of the calendar year 2023 budget. Resolution number 2023-101. A resolution authorizing the issuance of an amendatory supplemental change order number 1 to contract number C22-0110 issued to Winzinger Incorporated, Hainesport, New Jersey, in the amount of $1,701,575.89. I have a motion to request the City of Vineland Planning Board prepare a redevelopment plan for the Oak Road Development Area for the consideration by the City Council in accordance with NJSA 40A:12A-7F, and present reports from the various departments for the month of January 2023, and request the said reports be received and filed.
Chair entertains a motion to approve all items on the consent agenda.
So moved.
Second.
Is there any discussion by council on this motion? None?
Councilman Acosta?
Yes.
Councilman Francischini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli? Yes. Councilman Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes. At this time, is there any comments from council?
Yes, just like to congratulate the promotion of our volunteer captains. And our high school ROTC did a great job for the flag salute. Very proud of them. And that's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilman Acosta?
Well, like my colleague, I was really impressed with the ROTC. And congratulations to the two individuals that were here from the fire department.
Councilman Vargas?
Yes, I'll also like to congratulate the firefighters on their promotions tonight. God bless them and the men and women that they lead. And also the cadets that came in from the high school today. Very nice, and thank you very much to Vineland High School. And that W.
Councilman Spinelli?
Yes, ditto on both counts on the firemen and the ROTC. Congratulations to those gentlemen promoted. Just stay safe until vets continue to work hard. There is a charity event this Saturday, 3 basketball games. I got you, for breast cancer. City Hall employees are playing against each other. There are 4 teams, I believe. The games, the gym will open around 9:30, 9 o'clock. The games start at 10. There will be 3 games, and all the money goes to breast cancer, and all the participants are donating as well. So come on out and watch, and whatever you can donate when you come through the door would be appreciated to help this disease.
Vineland High School South Building.
Vineland High School South Building on Saturday,
March
around
4th.
between 9 and 10.
Make sure your phone, 911's on speed dial.
We're going to have emergency services there
Okay.
prepared. Everybody will have an AED there.
AD, we'll have a chiropractor,
In fact,
should be entertaining.
We might even move some of the gym equipment out so guys can actually warm up. The theater has been running and doing well. The restaurant is open downstairs. If you haven't tried it, go ahead. The food is very good downstairs. They have been bringing in concerts that have been pretty well attended, and the upstairs has been busy probably 3 or 4 nights a week. So if you need a place to have entertainment, you have it right in the downtown area, and support the downtown. BDID met. I believe, Rick, they did come up with a resolution. Support of that being said, we are always trying to improve the city of Vineland, and Mr. Morton, we did hear you. We did not ignore you. We don't go back and forth, so that's why you make a lot of answers. But Bobby will look into some of that stuff, especially around the park areas, to be able to get kids in and older people in easier. So traffic will have to stop. The park that you were mentioning is Jake's Park, which is for disabled children and adults and people with autism. And that is going in the back section of Romano. So they will be away from traffic. But that's what all these resolutions and motions were, to get money. And I don't think the article really represented that very well when they put in that we're spending over $1 million of bonded money for a sports complex. It is for autistic children and disabled children. A mandate from the governor of New Jersey to have one in each county. So this will be the one that's in the Cumberland County.
Actually, I'm hearing that the county's going to have their own, too.
We'll see. County's got bigger fish to fry right now.
Yes, they do.
So that being said, and listen, if they have it, that's great. I mean, that's just more services for people who need it. But there are a lot of things going on. Sometimes people don't hear about it, unfortunately, especially in this administration, that we are trying to make the improvements necessary to be a safer town. And those things are ongoing.
To Councilman Spinelli. Also, congratulations to the firefighters. And I would love to thank the ROTC. The schools are always pleasant when it's always a good thing when they come, and they always say yes. So thank you to the schools as well. And thank you to all of you. Any further comments? At this time, Chair entertains a motion to adjourn the regular meeting.
So move.
A second.
Councilman Acosta?
Yes.
Councilman Franceschini?
Yes.
Councilman Spinelli?
Yes.
Councilman Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur?
Thank you. Yes.